Hey buddies, it's Victor. It's time for another run here. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. I hope you all had a great week. Going into the brand new weekend here, we're waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes. We've got a couple videos that are on the cusp of 3,000. Of course, we're trying to get the like streak goal before next week. That would be very, very cool. So if you'd like to support the channel, as always, make sure you click that like button. Even if you're not watching the videos, but you just want to support either way, you can go back and go click on the like button. I would appreciate it. Helps out the channel a whole lot. Here's your meme of the day brought to you. We got a brand spanking new meme of the day. Never seen this format either, by I'm gonna say Vivotrix or Vivotrix. Title of the thread was while watching today's episode, a certain thing came to mind. So Victor talking about his real life little sissy. yeah, that's me. Basically, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger with a whole bunch of really poorly taxidermied animals all around. Thank you very much, Vivotrix, and everyone who upvoted that one. You know, little sissy, she surprises me. She surprises me every single day. I'll talk about that in a moment, but first, here's a seed day. It's going to be Tango 1 Alpha Romeo, Quebec Romeo Foxtrot Quebec, and once again, we have god-awful tiers. Just 1.98. This is the second run in a row now that we've started with just bad tiers, and, you know, this is also the second run in a row. We're just going to say screw it. Got a luck up and a health up. All right. Always take pills, kids. But 1.98 tiers, again, is just horrible. Now, we do have good damage, I will say, and of course, Dark Arts is going to help us out greatly with, as you just saw us go through the curse room for free. Also, it's going to help us kind of stay safe for a little bit and kind of negate the bad movement speed that we've got. Let's go back and use this Bomba inside of the cursed room here, because it's going to be basically free. And yeah, we'll get a soul heart and a red heart. It's going to heal us back up. But, you know, Dark Arts is not going to be what I would be considered to be it's not a good substitute for tiers. Got 1 penny out of that, so there's that. We get Big Chubby. She's big and she's chubby. Big Chub is going to be a nice little DPS addition to our collection here, but obviously Big Chub, as much as we love her, she can't carry like other minions. I mean, you know, what's nice about Big Chub is if you do connect with her, like obviously she's going to be dealing a lot of good damage, but for the most part, she will most likely miss her target. But, you know, taking stock of everything here, we've got to get a tiers up. You know, it's been... if we get Genesis again, dude, I don't even know, man. Like, I'm totally fine with getting Genesis again, but, like, that would be, like, the 5th time in, like, 2.5 weeks that we get Genesis. So I'm hoping that it happens again, but you know what? I'm not expecting it. Tigger might be there. I'm not sure, actually. It's tough. I know that it's not there because of not this room, but this room, I think, tells me that it's not there. Well, I take that back. It could be there. I'm going to use 1 bomb. This isn't usually... Okay, yeah, it actually is there. It's not a normal place for it to spawn at the beginning of the floor, but this time around, worked out all right. Don't have enough money to re-roll anything, really, and also buy stuff, so... but yeah, that tile right there, the one that I just shot, is usually the tile that you see associated with the secret room. Soul of Forgotten, I mean, as well. Could have saved him for the boss, but right now it's you know, we gotta hope that we land with Big Chub while we freeze our bosses with with Dark Arts. This is the most janky, like, combo I think that has ever existed in the Binding of Isaac. Big Chub Dark Arts. We just took down Black Widow. Sure, give us tiers upgrade, please. We did not. We got a range and luck upgrade and a soul heart. We'll head on to Zone. First lost. Nice treasure map, loser. Starting off with treasure map, of course, something I haven't talked about yet, and it's to be expected for us to get Curse of the Lost after having a treasure map start, but at least we, don't have to worry about going in the wrong direction for one way anyway. But yeah, I think that it's surprising to me how bad our starts have been, and then we somehow am able to turn it around. either with Genesis or with some kind of stat reroll. You know, I don't want to say that it's been a long time since we've had a bad run, because like we've had a string of really awful runs lately. At least starts anyway. Starts have been bad. Like the finishes have been quite nice, but the starts have not been great. Man, that's a huge Dark Arts right there. Just took out most of the room and then some. Dark Arts unfortunately does not give us a stacking damage buff like it does with Dark Judas or Judas, but it is nice to still have it because it does deal with damage, contact damage, if you want to call it that. And, you know, it's for the movement speed upgrade and for dodging and that sort of thing, it can be very useful. We continue our Dark Arts. We got Dark Chub. That's what I'm officially calling this synergy, Dark Chub. Oh, Wrath. Good job. I should applaud you. Okay, so we get 2 bombs from Wrath, 6 coins, 5 bombs, and 2 keys. There's enough, obviously, to get into the item room and cursed room. Not cursed room, item shop and item room. Already been to the cursed room, and we didn't really get anything in there. But talking about Little Sissy for a second, because we're going to be on this floor for quite a while. Yeah, Little Sissy, she's been surprising me, man. Like, I tweeted out last week that actually it was this week, that she basically she started this habit where she moves back and forth from the office to the hall where I first found her. Oh man, definitely want to take Jacob's Ladder here. And some people are already saying, oh, it's 2 spiders, it's 2 spiders. No, it's not 2 spiders. Trust me. Trust me. I know it's not 2 spiders because I've identified Sissy. I know what she looks like, and I have not caught her doing it. But there's currently, like, I'm looking to my left, and she's not there. She's in her hallway spot. And I don't know what made her do this. And I'm curious if they're actual, like, not like people who are just like, oh, I Googled this, but like legitimate spider, like, experts out there. I would love to know if that's something that spiders do. I need to know what caused her to decide to move away from the office and go back to her old spot. Because I may have been giving her more benefit of the doubt that she was, you know, like a pretty intelligent spider. She knew that, like, you know, she probably needed to get away from me because obviously I was dangerous to her. And I lightly escorted and invited her boyfriends and ex-boyfriends to leave this plane of existence. And she probably wisened up to the fact that, like, you know, hey, I should probably get away from here because it seems a little dangerous. And then got closer to me because I was like, oh, you know, keep your enemies close, that sort of stuff. But then she moved back. She moved back to the hall where I found her. So I'm like, what's going on here? Did she not like the noise whenever I'm, like, you know, recording or streaming late night? Or did she get sick of all, like, the Pokemon packs or with static electricity? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. I'd love to know if there are any spider behavioral experts out there. I'm not an expert in spider. I don't even take care of her. She takes care of herself. So that's the Sissy update for this episode here. But you know, I was relieved when I found her. Like when I saw her again, I was just like, oh wow, that would be Sissy. It's a really good deal. 7 cents for 2 bombs and 2 keys is real good. Now, I understand that some people probably expected me to hold on to Pandora's box, but the thing about Dark Arts is, like, you get a lot of there's a lot of hidden value. There's not a whole lot of overt value when it comes to Dark Arts. One of those being, of course, being able to get into and out of curse rooms for free. That is just baller right there. Also, being able to avoid projectiles. Being able to run through enemies, you know, stay safe, and just even the movement speed upgrade is so nice to have, especially when you've got Big Chub on the mic. Big Chubby. Yeah, getting some. I mean, the dark Chubby combo is working. That's 2 bosses down. We get a tears up. Thank the good dude. Downstairs and upstairs. Oh man, Satanic Bible and Rotten Baby. Bloody Lust is not bad either. I just don't know about the Satanic Bible, man. I really don't. Like, I just got done talking about how much I like having dark arts. I'm gonna pass on Satanic Bible. Yeah, it's been interesting learning and observing her, seeing what she's doing. People out there like, you really need a girlfriend. The Australians out there like, we really need to get you a girlfriend, mate. Like, hey, why have a girlfriend when you can play video games and have a non-pet spider, you know? Look out, ladies. He's got a Pokemon and coin collection. Oh boy. I haven't been the coin thing, like, I've already like kind of like gotten over coins and stuff. Like, it was cool, but yeah. I think I'll stick with what I know. There's a lot of nuances in coin collecting that I just wasn't cool with. I'm gonna go Proptosis here, but it's under duress. I'm doing it because we have Jacob's Ladder, and that can really make up the difference if we end up having to use that far attack abilities. There's no way that this is the boss, right? This is the boss. I'll be Gul'dan. You saw that right there. Now, one thing I don't know is that I don't know if Dark Arts actually scales with Proptosis. It's weird that we were able to kill that mulligan that was on the ledge there, even though we weren't anywhere near the range of it. So we get the Pact as well as Athame, which is going to give us a Tears Up and Damage Up. Oh, baby. Now we are cooking. Hole up, let them cook. We actually don't need to find the store. Secret is probably there. Yeah. We probably don't need to find the store unless we have a bunch of money in here because... my goodness. Because we can't really afford stuff. Although now, with 9 cents, we could theoretically blow up the donation machine and get a little bit of extra value. Yeah, I got a little jaded with coin collecting. I'm not. It was all right. It was a neat little experimental hobby, but I think that I just enjoy cards more. Here and drop a bomb and see if we can get some more moolah. And we did enough to buy a premium item actually. And yeah, definitely take Nun's Habit here again. 3.45 tiers is so much better than 1.98. And obviously Athame is going to give us that Dark Brimstone Ring, Death Rattle. I'm going to bomb the Judgment here because we might get some stuff. Bomb back. We might find our super secret room. Yep. But we don't even technically really need Dark Arts anymore. But it's still nice to have. For a defensive measure, I'm going to hold on to the Locus of Conquest as well. Or Locus of Death anyway. Over Perfection just because... about that. I accidentally dropped my phone on my desk. But anyway, going to last week's question of the episode. This was by far the most commented on comment of the episode, by far, out of any episodes that we've had thus far. And I asked, do you watch YouTube Shorts? If you do, would you like to see Isaac's YouTube Shorts exported from Twitch as content? Let me know in the comments down below. And we had so many upvotes and so many replies to this thread, I couldn't believe it. Again, by far the most commented upon question of the episode question that we've ever had. So the number one most upvoted question or comment, I should say, on the question of the episode was from Water11110, who said, I do watch shorts mainly when I'm idly scrolling through my phone before bed. I would watch shorts from you though. And that's great to know. I mean, again, this was a very important question to me. It's very important as a creator to figure out what everyone wants, to kind of expand the horizons a little bit, give new content, and I'm glad to hear that. So thank you, Water, very much for your feedback on that. The second most upvoted question, or upvoted comment on the question of the day, was from Santiago Benitez, who said, I do watch YouTube Shorts. Should stop because I spend way too much time on there. I will admit that I also kind of spend a lot of time on YouTube Shorts because they're so consumable. They're so bingeable. They give you such a good amount of content in such a short amount of time that it's the reason why TikTok got so big, right? Like, so many people can just waste a ton of time just consuming that content just endlessly, and before you know it, you've been sitting and scrolling for hours. Hot take: I'm gonna actually not take Little Horn. Reason being is because we have Jacob's Ladder. Little Horn's great. Don't get me wrong. It does add a lot of DPS. But for 3 soul hearts, I would rather get something that either gives us just more damage overall, improves like our movement speed or flying or a guppy item. I know that that's kind of like you're kind of locking yourself out of in hope that like you're making some kind of prophylactic measure of saying, we're not going to use this HP for this when we can maybe get something better, in the future. But it really is kind of a side grade for us. Of course, it's Tears Down. It's really kind of a side grade for us, just because like with Proptosis plus Jacob's Ladder, we really don't have to worry too much about depending on any other tier effect. Of course, that being said, we literally cannot afford to be losing our tiers. But that's Isaac, baby. And anyway, going back to the final comment on last week's question of the episode of do you guys and gals watch YouTube Shorts? Fruity Plum Guy 6532 said, I scroll through mainly for memes. I would love to see some VODs from Twitch if that's possible. And it absolutely is. Obviously, I've already uploaded one at the time of this recording. Anyway, I've uploaded one YouTube short that was from an Isaac Madness that happened last week, and it was very popular, I say the least. It's always good to know and engage people's reactions and feedback to that sort of thing. And again, that was by far the most commented question of the episode we've ever had. So thank you again very much, everyone, for taking part in that. Helps me out greatly. And I did read all the responses. Most people do consume YouTube Shorts, which is really, really cool. I'm not going to take the gambler's fallacy here and take some pills just because we got some tears down. Well, this one might be a tears up. No, that's how they get you. Don't do it. Not worth it. Ourselves a golden bomb. Now, if we really wanted to, we could exploit this golden bomb with Nancy bombs to get essentially unlimited money and unlimited resources. I'm not going to do that, but if you wanted to or needed to, you absolutely could do that. Gosh, you see Jacob's Ladder just go absolutely crazy. Got the golden bomb here. We don't get a nickel, unfortunately. We're still looking for the shop, which should be down here. I wanted to wait for the Mega Fatty to drop down before we ended up using Dark Arts there. We can do this. I'd like to get Boss Rush if possible. We did get options, which is really nice, because obviously that's going to give us more items to choose from bosses. Although it's only going to really benefit us on this floor and on Womb 1. That's it. Unless we do a victory at, which we right now are looking like we probably will, but we don't know what the future holds. So we get a Hermit card. I'm just going to go ahead and use it now. And we get Humbling Bundle. Definitely down for Humbling Bundle. Need to get our tiers right back and, hopefully get some more damage. Hopefully get some more movement speed. Yes, we do have a way to supplement our movement speed a little bit with Dark Arts, but it's not an end-all be-all. This is not a permanent solution. Unless we get Rock Bottom, then we don't have to worry about it. But I don't think Rock Bottom is going to happen. A nice little hidden feature there with the Dark Arts that we don't have to worry about piercing shots because we just literally run through everything. I do think that Proptosis is affecting our AoE or our range of Dark Arts. It's not something I knew was possible, because there's been some times I'm watching the hitboxes of enemies and where we actually land, and we're killing enemies that we weren't even around. So there's something going on with that. I don't think it's a bug. I just think it's a feature that I don't really know too much about, because I don't obviously use Dark Arts all that much. Maw the Void, well, Thame anyway, proc Jacob's Ladder over and over and over again. I don't know how we ended up missing Monstro, but it didn't matter. We get a range upgrade or a range upgrade. I think we'll go ahead and take the range upgrade. See if we can make it to boss rush here. No curse. We can come back to the curse room after we find Mom, and spoiler alert, we know exactly where she is, because this is literally one long hallway. This is just one big freaking hallway. So this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna run through everything. We'll use the Fool card to get out. Now I did see M there, and M is definitely kind of an attractive option. We're gonna have to go a lot faster than this. We're gonna make boss rush, Isaac. Maw the Void helping us here. Really like to stop getting the extendo neck, guys. And the Thame will pretty much trigger Maw the Void on anything that dies, no matter how they die, which is really nice. Then Jacob's Ladder will fill the gap here. We do not have time for this room. And we'll pick up all this other crap whenever we are done with the run to Mother. I mean, we could not have started in a worse spot. If time was of the essence, we could not have possibly picked a worse room to start in. This is one of the weirdest Depths 2 maps I think I've ever seen. There's a Tinted Rock right there. Don't really care about. Again, we're here just for the Mom fight and for boss rush for now. Lots of damage there with Jacob's Ladder and Proptosis. Good lord. Yeah. Definitely going to take the negative here for the damage. And we get Judas's freaking Shadow. I mean, we could take Jello, but I think I might take M instead. Which means that we don't care about our space bar item. Oh my goodness. Look at all this garbage. All right. We got Charm of the Vampire is a little bit of a damage upgrade. I'm sorry, Uncle Holy Water. Nah, we gotta take Uncle Holy Water. Come on now. The fool. Gotta take Uncle Holy Water, y'all. Surely this pill will be good, right? As we'll go see, it's going to be just regular old HP, which, I mean, could take now. But why do that when we can be Black Judas? Its reward actually does work pretty well with Black Judas. Oh, wow, that's a golden M trinket. The heck does the golden trinket? I don't think it does anything. No. We say goodbye to Dark. Oh, hang on a second. We are now Judas. We should gain the stacking. Oh, it's so good. Should we gain the stacking damage buff, right? We do indeed. Oh, baby. Okay. I almost passed up that combo. So because we're Judas now, we will be able to benefit from Dark Arts the way it was intended. And we're even able to put some money back on our donation machine. So I'm down with this. And don't get me wrong, I like the M trinket very much, but you know, it's not often that we get to start as an Eden run and then end on a on a Dark Arts Judas run. So Dark Arts is now going to give us the more targets that we are able to hit with Dark Arts, the more damage that we get. Temporarily, of course, but again, that's going to be real nice if we end up getting rock bottom or something like that. I know we had a tinted rock somewhere. I don't remember where. The Infinity Room, by the way. Not convinced. Maybe here. With Humbling Bundle, we can get a lot of pickup stuff too from Nancy Bombs. Again, if we really truly wanted to farm it, but I'm not going to do that. There's a Tinted Rock over there. Throw up another one for in a moment of silence for another missed Tinted Rock and Mom. The Mom room right as I'm exiting. Of course, we get Curse the Blind here on our final floor that we're going to get any sort of benefit out of when it comes to our more options. The quick there is not going to catch up to Judas. We definitely should at least take a look at what's inside of this golden chest, which is going to be the stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would have wanted to know what this is, so I'm going to grab this. Go, 2 bombs. Okay. Now, unfortunately, Candy Heart is rendered totally useless because obviously we are not going to get any more red hearts for the rest of this run. Could we have planned it a little bit better? Yeah, maybe. We could have maybe gotten a few extra stats out of Candy Heart. I played my cards right. Oh. I want that card. Dude, things are just dying before we can even do anything because of Fate's Reward. Oh, it actually was over there. I was like, surely that this is not the boss room up here, right? Like we could have just walked across, but yeah, it was right there. Yeah, the Thame absolutely smoking everything. We don't even need to worry about it. We didn't even need to do anything in this room. Super secret room. It's going to give us some super secret HP. Fades doubles our keys. We've got plenty of keys now. Death card and a Sun card, which we don't really need because obviously we're not going to get a heal from it. And we have the map, but we can still gain a lot. We can still at least know we're going on the next floor. I'm not going to lie, Conquest Pony is very tempting here. Getting flying. Oh, I guess we don't. This one should be Conquest Pony, but what is this? For Dolly. Okay, I'd rather have Mr. Dolly anyway for the tiers and range upgrade, especially with Proptosis. The flying and movement speed would have been kind of nice. We're going to be able to cut across here with the regular secret room. And I mean, look at us now. We started at the bottom of the tiers rate. And now we're here, 5.0 tiers rate at the soft cap. As Black Judas, dealing lots of damage. Nice little turnaround there. Again, showing the power of Jacob's Ladder and Proptosis on top of the damage multiplier we're getting as being Dark Judas as well. I mean, it's just one after the other, man. Like this one really snowballed. Look at that, Uncle Holy Water even getting in play. Now most of the time there's a Tinted Rock in here. This time there's not. Dark Arts is like a super hard counter to Mom's Heart too. All the projectiles that we get in here. Watch this. Well, wasn't a whole lot. I was hoping she was going to do the line, but yeah. Here we go. Down goes Mom's Heart. It lives. That is not Juice's Shadow. We already have it. Yeah, let's go. Let's go do a lap one. Lap one. Hoshi. Why not? I mean, we have Dark Arts, so we should stay pretty safe. Get a mega chest here, and it just paid out in one tap. Not every day you see that. Fortunately, there's no secret room here. Use the world card. Movement speed is very welcomed here. And I'm going to go Seraphim. I'm not a chocolate milk fan, to be honest. Now I really wish that we would have taken Conquest Pony. 4.5 volts going to be great for us. It's going to give us a charge on our Space Bar item based on how much damage we're dealing. And now with Dark Arts plus the 120 volt, we're able to deal close range damage while still being phased out with Dark Arts, which is kind of OP. Obviously, we stand to gain a lot here from Hush's projectiles, but also all the flies and ads that he spawns. Look, the Holy Water really going ham here. Of course, the Thame is also a big help in that. You're seeing here that we're still gaining a fair bit amount of damage from hitting these projectiles and these flies. Down he goes. Absolutely smoke Hush there. Blue Baby is actually harder than Hush. Yeah, I'd like to have that, please. Thank you. Mama Victa has she has met Sissy. She has seen Sissy, and she thinks it's a little strange. I will admit, she does think that it's like, ew, spiders. Like, I'm like, yeah, I don't like spiders either. I mean, spiders are like whatever to me. They're like any other bug. I don't like bugs, period. You know, they have their place in the world, but they're just not in my world. But my mom did admit that, like, it's kind of a neat story in a way. With, like, you know, the fact that, like, Sissy became a member of the household here, a roommate of mine, through me trying to, you know, kill her with a vacuum cleaner, and then she did a phenomenal job at staying alive, and then the rest is history. Now, like, I check on her every now and then. I wonder where she is. I wonder what she's thinking. I don't think spiders have any thoughts, do they? Spiders dream. Again, this is something that I'm asking all the biologists out there. Where are all my spider lovers at? No Genesis here, none needed, because we are tearing up the place. Get close range as possible. Again, really maximizing that proptosis damage. Huge multiplier, big time multiplier. And again, that kind of goes into with Dark Arts, with us being Judas and getting the Dark Arts. I gotta take flying. Yeah, we can't. I really want Purgatory, but we can't take it right now. That puts us a little bit below my comfort zone. Flying is worth it with the movement speed, with Lord of the Pit and everything. All right, fine. You convinced me. Twist my arm. You know your boy's going to be taking soy milk. Mega Scapular is actually huge here. Black Judas. Scapular is going to basically mean that it's like almost like a Holy Mantle in a way for us. And not in, like, you know, a Marrow type way. Mana gives us health up, damage up. Oh, what was that? Okay. That was a new sound effect. Of course, the multiplier that we're getting from Dark Arts is also going to be even more important now with Soy Milk, because every piece of damage, every damage up that we get with Soy Milk is just going to greatly, drastically multiply our damage. Even more so than it already was with us being Judas and having Proptosis. I mean, this isn't even fair. Got one cheap shot at the end there. Absolutely doing a victory lap for this. Come on now. A good Friday to run. 1 Tango Hotel Hotel, Com 1. Those are bombs again. Not that we need it anymore, of course, but glad to have it. Tinted Rock, Tinted Rock, no Tinted Rock. It's great having Soy Milk here. Soy Milk just... You know, someone in the stream last week... oh, it's Curse of Line. Flatstone. Not sure how that's going to work with Soy Milk. I don't think it helps us. The reverse Lover's card, which I will use in the secret room, but not in this secret room. I'll use it in the next secret room. Curse the Blind. The range upgrade, which is honestly fine for me. Getting range with Proptosis is always going to be good. Wait, no, it can't be there. No. This is going to give us Bookworm. And honestly, I don't think we need Dark Arts anymore, to be quite honest. We could take Book of Belial just to ramp up our damage even more. We say thank you to Dark Arts and shout out to Dark Chubb. That was a very unexpected synergy there. Kind of a synergy, I guess. I mean, it was a silly combo, but it worked. I mean, like, we were able to basically pin them down and let Big Chubb just destroy them. It was a neat little combo. I'll take it. I ain't gonna kick it out of bed for eating crackers, if you know what I mean. We might be able to bomb our way into the mob trap room. We do. First Lover's card's gonna go to Echo Chamber. You know what, Echo Chamber? You burned us last time. I'm not gonna give you an opportunity to burn us again. Echo Chamber was absolute doo-doo. The absolute booty cakes last time that we had it. Or is it Booty Cheeks? I don't even know anymore, man. What about Lit Fam? Do people still say Lit Fam? I hear Mathis say it all the time, so obviously the kids still do. That goes Ragman. I'm going to take Jesus Juice. We don't need any more movement speed. Oh my gosh. Oh man, Lump of Coal as well. Oh baby. Lump of Coal with this build is going to be absolute insanity. Now, honestly, I think that taking Flatstone, even though we didn't do it willingly, taking Flatstone actually did help us out because of Jacob's Ladder, just the way that it interacts with the ground. Really surprised Secret Room's not there. Montezuma's Revenge. No, we're going to be taking that. Second treasure map, because hell, why not? Going up and down on the HP front here. I'm not too thrilled with it. Get a Planetarium. And we get Neptunus, which honestly, like, I don't think even matters with soy milk. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it just makes it to where soy milk just fires nonstop. Not nonstop, but like I'm pretty sure that like you have to pulse fire it, and it just makes soy milk more annoying to use. Whereas right now we're just flying through everything, literally. So another soul heart here from Nancy bombs. That must be, or glitter bombs, I should say. That must be a luck-based thing too, for us to get lots of payouts from glitter bombs. We usually don't see it all that often, but our luck is 6.31. Like we don't even have time to like use the Book of Belial because everything just dies. And that's the power of soy milk and Jacob's Ladder, man. Like, you know, through the years we've had items that really have made an impression on the mosh pit and myself. Items that kind of like came back from going from like obscurity to like, oh, hey, this is a cool item, to, oh God, I hate this item, to, oh, you know what, this item's not bad. And I would certainly say that soy milk is one of the sort of feel good comeback special stories of Isaac items. I'm not really sure how I'm trying to describe this. It was an underdog story, you know? It's like, hey, yeah, you know, it makes you deal less damage. Hey, it's not that fun. It kills all your damage upgrades from here to the end of time. And then now it's like, dude, soy milk, automatic. Absolutely automatic. Under most conditions. There are still some scenarios where you wouldn't necessarily want soy milk. Brimstone is not necessarily a good choice for soy milk. I think that, you know, while it really, again, much like everything, it's situational. Secret room? Hey, that saves us a lot of time. Much like a lot in Isaac, it's situational. You know, there are situations that you would want to take soy milk, some situations that you wouldn't. No idea what we gained and lost. We didn't lose anything because we have PhD. Ooh. Golden tapeworm. Interesting. Oh, that is a lot of range. Good lord. 6 range on that. Man. The secret room is here. We're going to take ourselves another soul heart for our troubles. Get Chad and Gurglings. By the time that I remember that I need to be using the Book of Belial, everything just is dead. Dark Princess Crown doesn't matter. Goat Head as well as I mean Dark Matter is fine. It gives us a damage upgrade. Obviously we don't care too much about the fear effect at this point. That is some nutty range right there. And especially now, like, it's pretty obvious that taking Flatstone did indeed help us out with Jacob's Ladder a whole lot. I do like Brainworm. Brainworm for what is essentially pseudo homing in a way. Oh no, man. Although it does affect our effective range with the golden tapeworm, though. Like, that's pretty nice. Pentagram gives Leviathan. I should have been paying attention. I could have gotten out of that room before it gave us the damage, but either way, it's all right. Damage on the hearts, I mean. Soul heart here. Still have not found our item room yet. One of those rare cases where we find the shop before the item room. I mean, we just have to shoot in like the general direction of things and they will die to Jacob's Ladder. Like, that's how much killing power we have, despite us having soy milk and 4.05 damage. That's actually an insane amount of damage. For those of you who have ever had soy milk, trust me, that is an insane amount of damage. And yeah, these, so wow, we got a double damage upgrade from that. Satanic Bible is technically better here for Black Judas because it gives us our HP. HP was getting a little bit low, but not to a dangerous degree, I would say. But we are on a victory lap, of course, which means that all the damage is going to be rounded up to at least 1 heart or more. Yeah, 5 room would be cool. This is a global D-sizzle. Or D-twanky, I should say. Unzuma's Revenge is not really going to be used all that much here. I'm going to skip this curse room because we really don't need to be losing 2 soul hearts right now. Would be nice if we got a couple here. 1, fine with that. Mega allows us to hit more targets with our bombs. Justice card, get a Sun card. I know I can unbind the console command item, I can unbind the console command in the I'll definitely take full mapping in the I, but the thing is that like I use the console command a lot whenever we're doing my Isaac Madness because like I got to give myself items and that sort of thing, so I just don't bother with it. Every now and then whenever I hit tab though, I'll accidentally hit tilde and then this brings that up. In case anyone's never seen the console command drop down like that before, it came from. Gonna be all good here. If you're wondering how come I'm constantly hitting the tab key, it's because I'd like to see where the map is and where I've been and how much time is left as well. For Sack, oh my goodness, just gave us 30 cents. So sure. Thank you, Keeper Sack. It's very kind of you. Data Peeler, which was the goat of yesterday, helping us out in a big way. Still Genesis, of course. Yeah. Look at that huge stat ups there. We're gonna very easily destroy Mom. Oh my gosh. I guess we can take Anema. Or Bloody Lust, I mean, not anemic. This time I'm checking for Tinted Rocks in there. This is gonna be our second one for Spun, I guess. Yeah. It's worth doing Boss Rush for, I suppose. And look how many soul hearts we're gaining just from the 4.5 volt and Satanic Bible. 4.5 volts, like just giving us instant charge. Like just pay attention to our pay attention to our charges. Like I'm going to use the Satanic Bible for just no good reason. Watch how fast it charges with our damage right here. The soy milk. Watch this. Yeah. It's like refilling a water canteen. Especially when we hit those super tanky bosses. Yeah. Destroying Red Gate. My God. My God. This might not be the most impressive damage that we've ever seen on Boss Rush, but it's pretty good. I mean, I don't even care about taking damage. Like, we can undo any damage that we take from here until the end of time in this run. Now, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to go fight Delirium just to see the ridiculous charge rate that we have on the Satanic Bible. And remember, we have battery as well. So, like, the battery is going to be able to really juice up the amount of soul hearts we can use. I don't care about this here. Like, we don't even have Guppy or anything. Like, we don't need to get charges from clearing rooms. This is great. Those keepers something to think about. You have Toxic Shock as well. See if we can get a Delirium Portal here. It would be nice. Arachnid hanging on for dear life. Not going to happen. Ceremonial Robes is going to give us a little bit more damage. And again, every damage up that we get is just simply going to be multiplied by a whole lot because of Soy Milk. And because of Dark Juice as well. But the Dark Juice multiplier is very quickly canceled out by the negative multiplier of Soy Milk. You're just crushing everything right now. That is a very, very quick traverse through Womb 2. You get Delirium Portal, so we don't have to go fight Old Hushy again. And we get Little Delirium, because, I mean, you know, of course. But I think that's a good segue to go towards the final question of today's episode, which is, what is your take on soy milk? What was your first impression of soy milk? How about that? And what is your impression now? Have you had a change of heart about soy milk over the years? Has it turned into a, you know, sort of like a renaissance, if you will, of soy milk, a soy milk renaissance? Were you kind of like against the idea of the item and then now you're on board? Have my videos convinced you that soy milk is like a top tier item? Or do you still think it's trash? Let me know in the comments down below. Remember, the top 3 most upvoted comments will be read next week. I'd love to know your thoughts on it, because like it's always really impressive to me just how many differing opinions that the Isaac community has and still manage to sort of be on one or two sides. You know, some people really, really hate soy milk. Some people really love soy milk. But overall, I think that most people will, I'm anticipating that most people probably say, yeah, it's good. I'll pick it up if it's situationally okay. I don't know if this is Delirium at this point. I don't really care. We're plowing over everything. Okay, Conquest again, and I will take Toothpicks for more shot speed. Delirium. All right, so I'm gonna use our Satanic Bible just for S's and G's, just to see how, just to see how fast it charges. We also have Explosive Bow. Yeah, it's already full once. I'm just gonna sit here and not move. How about that? I'm just gonna do this. Wow, that is some really crazy shot speed we've got. Like, the damage that we take here, it doesn't matter. Like, straight up. I mean, we could, if we really want to, we could just Blackheart Bomb Delirium. This, another tower card. Like, when was the last time we got to straight up just Blackheart Bomb Delirium? It's been a while, since Afterbirth. Look at this. Remember, we have the, we've got Serpent's Kiss as well. I mean, that is just an absolute bullying of Delirium. Like, the fight was an afterthought. What a way to kick off the weekend. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great start to your Friday. Go play that seed, especially if you like soy milk. And man, oh man, I'd love to hear your thoughts on soy milk as well down below. Remember, the top 3 comments do get read on next week's episode. Again, have a great weekend, everybody. I hope your Fridays have been going off to a good start. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Mac, Crypto14, and Relat01. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode or gain access to the Mosh Pit Discord, then head on over to my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.